Good day, everyone. How is everyone doing? Hope you're all well, healthy, and happy. Realizing the government does not love you and that everything is a lie. Pretty much everything. It is June the 18th of 2025 at 10:34 a.m. coming to you from the communist shithole that is known as Ontario, Canada. And I'm going to talk about what I consider to be mostly a Marxist kind of tactic. Two of them, actually, doxing and swatting. Swatting seems to be a fairly new one. Doxing, of course, is finding out where somebody lives and posting that information online and encouraging people to go to their home and terrorize them, terrorize their family, scare them half to death, and make their lives really miserable because of something they said online or whatever. And swatting, the first time I heard of that, I had no idea what that meant, but swatting is calling in a fake incident to the police and saying that there's a person maybe, with a weapon, there's a domestic dispute, or somebody's doing something real bad, to get a whole bunch of cops to go there. And that can actually end in somebody losing their life, because especially in the States where everyone's armed and the person might be just waking up out of bed, they don't even realize what's going on, and there's like a SWAT team there to come in and capture them, but they just woke up or whatever, and it can go bad, and the cops can get it wrong and shoot an innocent person, which has happened before. So these two tactics are completely evil. Doxing is just as dangerous, really, because you don't know who's going to go to the person's house, and you don't know what they're going to do. It's Nick Fuentes is a famous incident of being doxed, and somebody went to his house, and he was worried what they were going to do, so he pepper sprayed them and pushed them off his step, and he got in a bunch of trouble. But it can go even worse than that. I mean, if you get doxed, people could show up at your house to kill you. Like, people are crazy out there today. It's unhinged. The whole world has become unhinged. And this is how they punish people if they don't like what they're saying online. It concerns me a little bit sometimes, because I mean, it's not hard for people to find me anyway. I don't have to be doxed. Pretty much everybody in this town knows who I am and where I am, so I mean, I'd still rather not be doxed, but it can happen. And it's a crime that's, well, I don't even know if it's illegal. I'm not sure doxing is illegal. Swatting is, because you're having a whole police force or SWAT team, whatever, go to the person's house. That costs a lot of money, so they definitely consider that a crime. But doxing, people get away with all the time, and it's going to happen a lot more. I was just watching a video from Isaac Butterfield. He's a comedian in Australia, and he was always on in his videos making fun of this vegan booty, her name is, a vegan who went around and made a real pain in the ass of herself in restaurants where people were eating meat and stuff. But she was well within her legal rights to do what she was doing. She was being a pain in the ass, but she wasn't committing any crimes or anything. So he'd make fun of her and stuff. Well, now he's begging people to stop terrorizing her at her house. She's been doxxed, and people are showing up there daily to harass, terrorize, and torture her. There's just no need of this. Like, do not dox people. Do not. If that person ends up dead and you're the one that doxed them, they might actually investigate into that then and see, you were the one who made this happen. You could actually be an accomplice in that situation. I'm pretty sure of that. So not only is it immoral and evil to do this, you could land yourself in some serious trouble. But this is the Marxist way for sure. All the Marxists, this is one of their biggest weapons. Tim Pool's been swatted, I think, 15 times. Kash Patel, in the FBI director in the United States, he got doxed recently. Or sorry, he got swatted, not doxed. He got swatted. I mean, the FBI director, the head of the FBI, he gets swatted, and the SWAT team shows up at his house. So anybody is susceptible to this. What a terrible practice. What an absolutely terrible practice. So that's all I want to say about it. I think it's evil, really stupid to do, and people don't realize when they do this stuff, they think they're just going to cause a little bit of an inconvenience for people. That person could end up losing their life because of your stunt of doxing or swatting, whatever. So it needs to be taken a little more seriously. I'm so sick of these new age tactics, the way that people settle their differences, or they're not even settling their differences. The way they get revenge on people is what it is. So doxing and swatting, in my books, two very bad things. I wish people would stop doing that crap. Getting people terrorized. Their families get terrorized too, and they may not have anything to do with what that person's doing online, you know. They're just innocent. So please do not dox or swat anybody. It's all bad.